For seasoned backpackers, hotels just serve as a place to turn in for the night and get ready for the next day. But some hotels and resorts are just so extra that they've become a tourist attraction on their own.
I roll like this.
Glad you like, sir.
If money is no object, then you should definitely check out these 10 of the world's most amazing hotels. What's up, Phlegmatics? This is Discovery Amuse serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Watch till the end to discover our #1 pick that takes ultra luxury to the next level.
All the European countries lay before me. Where should I fly to first?
Number 10. Glass igloos. Chasing the northern lights is most likely on everyone's bucket list, but if you want to do it in style, then checking in at the Kokslautinen Arctic Resort in Lapland, Finland will surely level up your Aurora game. This breathtaking resort is comprised of 2 separate villages located north of the Arctic Circle. The original turf roof cabin, which entrepreneur Jussi Airamo built in 1973 as a roadside cafe, remains in the East Village portion of the resort. Meanwhile, the West Village boasts of everything Santa Claus, including a visit to his house aboard an actual reindeer sled.
Nice doggy. Nice.
But the main attraction of this resort are these igloos, which are made from thermal glass so they don't get frosted for that perfect northern light viewing pleasure. They even have an aurora alarm that goes off when the northern lights come out, because it's exactly what you came there for after all. Keep watching till the end and try not to drool over our #1 destination. Number 9. Mountainside Capsules. If you want to experience sleeping on the side of a cliff, then the Sky Lodge Adventure Suites is right up your alley. This one-of-a-kind accommodation is situated right in the heart of the Sacred Valley, the same area as the famous Machu Picchu in Cusco, Peru. Just a word of caution, this hotel is not for the faint of heart. For starters, guests have to hike all the way up to the pods with only a harness and a carabiner to keep them from falling off the cliff. And once you're done with the 900 steps of the mountainside ladder, you need to cross a tightrope bridge to get to your room.
How you doing, Kat?
But once you've made it inside the polycarbonate pods, you'll be rewarded with a sumptuous 4-course dinner which is heated up for you by the tour guide. And of course, come sunrise, you'll be greeted by this picturesque view of the valley and canyons. If you're feeling extra adventurous, you can even climb up the hatch on top of the pod to get unobstructed views of the fields down below.
We are hanging from a thread. It's only these keeping us up on the side of the cliff here.
Number 8. Luxury caves. Most travelers come to Cappadocia in Turkey for the spectacular rock formations, cave dwellings, and, of course, the hot air balloon experience. But here's an insider tip. When in Cappadocia, try staying in the Kayakapi Premium Caves that's situated within a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The property is mostly made up of restored 18th century cave dwellings that used to house wealthy Ottoman families. The cave rooms were expanded and modernized for a luxurious hotel experience, complete with indoor pools, Turkish baths, and elegant furniture. And when you're feeling lazy, you can just sit back on the terrace and enjoy the stunning views of terracotta rooftops that stretch into the distance. Who knew that being a caveman could be oh so classy?
What now, Douglas? The birds are on.
In my day, we didn't stare at birds. We fought them.
Let me live my life.
Number 7. Salt Palace. The Salar de Uyuni in southwest Bolivia is known as the world's largest salt flat, so it's no surprise that it's also home to the world's first hotel built entirely of salt blocks, the Hotel Palacio del Sal. The design idea came about due to the difficulty of transporting concrete out into the salt flats, so instead, the hotel made use of the resources they already had in abundance. The Palacio del Sal blends seamlessly into its surroundings by incorporating salt into all elements of its design, from its walls and ceilings to sculptures adorning its exterior and furniture pieces that punctuate the interior decor. The private rooms are dome-shaped igloos, but instead of snow, they're also built with salt. An important note for the guests, though, to maintain the hotel's structural integrity, licking the walls is strictly forbidden. No, seriously.
Please don't. Thank you.
Number 6. Magic Mountain. Hidden within the lush jungles of Huilo National Reserve in Chile, the Montaña Mágica Lodge is a waterfall, a volcano, and a hotel rolled into one phantasmagoric destination. Looking very much like rooms carved into a natural rock formation, this hotel is surprisingly handcrafted from locally sourced lumber and stone. Making it more mystical is the water that flows from the top of the cone structure down the sides, cascading in between guest windows adorned by lush jungle foliage. Successfully marrying the wonders of nature and modern design, the hotel also features amenities such as 2 restaurants, a pool, and hot tubs made out of enormous tree trunks perched on a deck overlooking the forest. Ah, now that's a luxe way to be one with nature.
I want to spank you. You want to be spanked? Huh? You want me to spank your booty?
Number 5. Vacay by the Volcano. The Caribbean island of St. Lucia has no shortage of luxury resorts fit for the ultra-rich jet-setters, but the Ladera Resort stands out among the rest for being the only hotel in the tropical paradise that's located in a UNESCO World Heritage Site of Piton Mountains. The Pitons are 2 volcanic plugs that have become St. Lucia's most famous landmarks. So yeah, checking in at the Ladera will guarantee you the best seats in the house. The resort also maintains an intimate design with just 37 rooms, sustainably made from locally sourced wood, stones, and tiles. All pieces of furniture are also made on site by St. Lucian artisans. When you're famished after all the hiking, hot spring dipping, and volcanic mud baths, the 5-star resort also offers an excellent farm-to-table dining experience in their award-winning Dachine restaurant. No wonder the Ladera has made it onto various lists of the world's top-rated hotels. Number 4. Giraffe Manor. This stately boutique hotel in Nairobi, Kenya might be the most IG-worthy property on this list, not just because of its first-class amenities or breathtaking surroundings, but because it's probably the only hotel in the world where you can dine with giraffes. Located within a 140-acre private estate where endangered Rothschild giraffes are able to roam freely, the Giraffe Manor offers its guests some wonderful, albeit unusual, breakfast companions.
Giraffes and children, they're kind of magnets to each other. Once they notice how gentle the giraffe is when they feed them, they end up kissing them and loving them.
These giraffes are taken care of inside the estate until they are ready to be reintroduced into national parks and game reserves in the area. The manor is run with an old-school elegance. It lets guests experience a family-style dinner served in a long table setting and after-dinner drinks by the fire on the terrace. Also, keeping it intimate with only 12 rooms available, guests have to book at least a year in advance. Number 3. Underwater Room. Dubbed as the most famous destination in all of East Africa, the Manta Resort in Zanzibar, Tanzania is truly a small piece of heaven on earth. Located on the remote island of Pemba, this eco-friendly resort offers great food, a relaxing spa, cocktails by the pool, and various water activities. But the main draw of this resort is their signature underwater room. The Swedish-engineered accommodation floats 820 feet offshore and boasts of 3 levels: the sun deck, the hardwood sea-level landing deck, and the underwater level where the bedroom is decked in glass panes that showcase a 360-degree view of the surrounding marine life. A night stay inside the underwater room will set you back a cool $1,500, but hey, not everyone can say they have slept with the fishes and lived, right? Number 2. 7-star hotel. The Burj Al Arab in Dubai was commissioned by the Sheikh of Dubai himself, and its estimated construction cost amounts to a jaw-dropping $1 billion. Designed by a British engineering firm to resemble an Arabian ship's billowing sail, it stands on a man-made island 280 meters off of Jumeirah Beach, and the interiors are just dripping in opulence.
Opulence. You own everything.
So just what can you expect from the world's only 7-star hotel? At $1,500 per night, you can enjoy the hotel's complimentary Rolls-Royce or private chopper, 24-karat gold fixtures and elevators, infinity pools overlooking the Arabian Gulf, and world-class restaurants. And when you just want to get lazy inside your suite, you can enjoy your own personal butler service, choose from a menu of pillows, and pamper yourself in Hermes toiletries. If you want to take a break from your commoner lifestyle and live like true royalty even for just a day, then this hotel is your best bet. Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings. Number 1, Private Island. It might come as a surprise that the world's most exclusive private island resort can be found in the Philippines, but what's even more shocking is the price tag for a one-night stay in this obscenely expensive resort. A whopping 100 grand!
Holy mother-forking shirt balls.
The 15-acre Banwa private island located in the province of Palawan features 6 villas which can accommodate a maximum of 48 people, and each of them has its own infinity pool and 24/7 spa services. Since the island is located in a region famous for its marine life, a plethora of water activities await you, from snorkeling and diving in no less than UNESCO World Heritage Site Tubataha Reef to jet skiing and parasailing as the sun sets on the horizon. And when you get bored with that, you also get your own tennis court and freaking golf course. And after the day's activities, you can indulge in freshly caught seafood in the island's private restaurant that's headed by no less than the former chef and nutritionist of the Qatar royal family. It's times like this that I wish I were Jeff Bezos. Alexa, make me Jeff Bezos. So, which of these fancy schmancy hotels would you actually be willing to save up for? Let us know in the comment section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Now here's something to tickle your wanderlust even more. Don't miss our roundup of 10 of the biggest cruise ships on Earth. Till then, stay adventurous, Factmatics, and see you in the next video!